If there is one thing that drives the average sports fan crazy, it's a bandwagon fan. Now, we all have a buddy who says he's a lifelong Patriots, Yankees, Penguins, and Manchester United fan when he really isn't. But what's worse in sports than a bandwagon fan? How about a bandwagon athlete who just ruins all the fun? I'm Justin Fraction, and today we dive into the 10 biggest bandwagon jumping athletes. And a big shout out and thanks to Liam McMillan for suggesting this list. We do hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Number 10, Jerome Iginla. Iginla played with the Calgary Flames from 1996 to 2013, but the team was rebuilding and wanted to trade him for future assets. Near the end of the 2013 deadline, a deal was in place for him to join the Boston Bruins, but Iginla nixed the trade and requested a trade to the Pittsburgh Penguins instead, and he got it. Fittingly, the Bruins beat the Penguins in the Eastern Conference Final to earn a berth in the Stanley Cup Finals. Iginla then joined the Bruins the following season. Then he joined the Colorado Avalanche the following season after that, as they were coming off of a Central Division winning season. Iginla was loyal in Calgary and then suddenly became a bandwagon jumper. How about that? Number 9, Jacoby Ellsbury. Ellsbury was a star on the Boston Red Sox for 7 seasons, helping them win the World Series in 2007 and 13. He led the American League in stolen bases 3 times and was a 2011 All-Star selection. After Boston won the 2013 World Series, Ellsbury wanted more money and a chance to win again. So he signed with their arch rivals, the New York Yankees, on a 7-year deal worth $153 million. Yeah, playing for the Red Sox with a chance to win more titles really must have sucked. Number 8, Dwyane Wade. The Miami Heat legend was the face of their 2006 NBA championship season. But heading into the summer of 2010, Wade joined a free agent class headlined by himself, Chris Bosh, and none other than LeBron James. So what does Wade do? He forms a super team with those two. And what does he do 6 years later when the Heat's window is closing? He ditches loyalty to sign with his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls, who happen to also have ultra star Jimmy Butler. Who needs loyalty anyway when you can join a good team? Number 7, Darrelle Revis. Revis was the NFL's best cornerback with the New York Jets from 2006 to 12. However, contract disputes led to him being traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 13. What happens when Revis is released by the Bucs after 1 season there? He signs with the New England Patriots, whom, by the way, he despised as a member of the Jets. He called head coach Bill Belichick a jerk and always locked down their top receivers. But hey, the bandwagon jumping helped Revis win Super Bowl 49 with the Patriots. He then rejoined the Jets in the offseason and called out Tom Brady and the franchise following the aftermath of Deflategate. Number 6, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was the best soccer player in the world during his time with Manchester United. He helped them win the English Premier League title in 2007, 8, and 9. Now, some would say there was no reason for the top star on the planet to leave one of the model world football clubs. Oh, except for the fact that the equally dominant Real Madrid of La Liga gave him 80 million in British pounds. Who wouldn't want to join another team with the top players in the world? Number 5, Dwight Howard. Howard was the Orlando Magic's franchise player for nearly a decade, reaching 6 All-Star games with them while being named to the All-NBA First Team 5 times. But the Magic would later trade him to the Los Angeles Lakers prior to the 2012-13 season, which meant forming a super team with Kobe Bryant. That plan failed miserably, and despite Kobe's pitch to bring D12 back, the latter chose to sign with the Houston Rockets. After 3 seasons there, Howard signed with the Atlanta Hawks, who were just a year removed from the top record in the Eastern Conference. Looks like this guy just goes to whichever winning team show interest. Number 4, Fernando Torres. Torres and Steven Gerrard formed quite the duo in Liverpool from 2007 to 11. Torres scored a total of 65 goals during his days with the club, but they weren't good enough to win an EPL title. So what does he do? Torres transfers to their rivals, Chelsea, who were just coming off of an EPL championship. Torres burned his bridges in Liverpool, living by the motto, if you can't beat him, join him. Number 3, Kevin Durant. Speaking of, if you can't beat him, join him. Durant was the 2014 NBA MVP, made 7 All-Star games, and led the Oklahoma City Thunder to the 2012 NBA Finals. He and Russell Westbrook turned them into a juggernaut in the Western Conference. After Durant's Thunder fell just 1 game short of eliminating the 73-win Golden State Warriors in the 2016 Western Conference Finals, he simply gave up on stopping them and chose to sign with the Warriors in the offseason instead. Durant simply took the easy path to getting a championship. instead of giving the Warriors another fight in OKC, the city that made him a star. Number 2, Marian Hossa. The perennial NHL All-Star finally escaped misery with the Atlanta Thrashers by being dealt to the Pittsburgh Penguins at the 2008 trade deadline. Hossa's Penguins ultimately lost to the Detroit Red Wings in the Stanley Cup Final, so Hossa signs with the Red Wings in the offseason despite Pittsburgh offering a mega extension. Hossa's Red Wings then lose to Pittsburgh in the Stanley Cup Finals that year. Ultimately, the bandwagon jumping paid off. Hossa signed a 12-year deal with the powerhouse Chicago Blackhawks and helped them win the Stanley Cup in 2010, 13, and 15. If at first you don't succeed, just bandwagon jump again. And number 1, LeBron James. LeBron played with the Cavaliers from 2003 to 10, winning 2 league MVPs. And during that time, he was the NBA's best player not named Kobe Bryant. James vowed to bring a championship to his home city of Cleveland. Then in the summer of 2010, he chose to take his talents to Miami and join the Heat. He formed a super team with Dwyane Wade and Chris Bosh. James would win 2 NBA championships there, but left in the summer of 2014 when it appeared the Heat's aging core was on the decline. So he goes back to Cleveland to form a super team with Kyrie Irving and eventually Kevin Love. James helps the Cavaliers beat Golden State in the 2016 NBA Finals. At least the bandwagon jumping earned him those 3 elusive championships, but he still takes an L when it comes to loyalty. What other athletes are major bandwagon jumpers? Join us, as always, in the comments below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.